Voilà, c'est comme ça. Non, je comprends pas. Et il a mélangé. Je comprends plus rien. Il a mélangé de play it. C'est la bonne. Ouais, j'espère que c'est la bonne. Ah, comment ça s'appelle? Top. Non, c'est top. euh, Top 40. Non, top 32. Je sais pas. 32 ou je sais pas. On va voir. Non, 32. Excusez-moi. Il a tout mélangé. Il a mélangé. Je comprends rien. Tant pis. Comment il s'appelle ce mec Ah, problème X. Ah, ça se voit. Je comprends pas. Il a mélangé. Tant pis. Je comprends pas pourquoi. Euh, Top 32. Ah, je sais. Top 32. Qui commence par Shikibamu Fudo. Allez, soyons fous. Et moi, je comprends rien.
Most read heavy players we have in the whole
big
tournament.
time.
And I'm really excited for this match. I can already hear the Geef players yelling in the crowd.
big question, Saj.
C'est un
Has
blagueur.
Takedo finally got an answer for this guy? Because if we're going off history, this could be a blow-up.
I'll be honest. I think like Tokido's one
Voilà.
of those guys that will do a ton of prep to really be ready
Allez,
for this.
c'est parti.
But I don't know if I believe.
Will it be enough? Let's see. All right, we're in there.
Oh
My
through early.
days, answers already from Kichimamu.
Yeah, and as soon as he starts swinging with that standing heavy punch, Tokido's with crouching medium kick, and that's when Kichimamu.
Tokido gagnant de l'Evo 2017 et perdu demi-finaliste en Capcom Cup 2017 contre Ménard.
Tokido, please.
Yeah, bringing it out early. He's got to make sure. He's got to check him. You can't just swing away.
Yeah, that's that medium kick is a godsend for Akuma. What a jump, though. Absolutely ready.
A lot of damage on this.
Oh, the damage spent. And he gets Oki here because he's in the corner.
Yeah, but you can't get checked by that crouching jab right now from Kichimamu. He still has that V-trigger. Raw suction doesn't hit.
All right, that's good. That V-trigger should be gone now. The jab is no longer as threatening.
2020-2021, c'est loupé.
Full charge. I saw the V-reversal. They are so good. And you see that crouching medium kick to beat the headbutt again. Tokido has scouted the options.
2022-2023, tout va bien, mais
Yeah, that match in a neutral was pretty good for
2024,
Tokido.
tout va
Let's see if
bien
he
aussi.
maintain that though, because Kichimamu's definitely got a few layers. He can still unveil here if necessary. Oh, just got away with that stab fist.
Lariat through.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, here we go.
Allez.
You're just
Bim.
human right here. Doesn't matter how much you prep. A running bear grab.
Oh là là.
That's it.
Oh, stun.
That's the perfect
Il laisse pas faire Kichimamu.
Zangief.
Parfait
What you
KO.
gonna do, Seisha? What you gonna do, man?
Like, no amount of studying the frames and everything prepares you. You just get command thrown and you die. It doesn't matter who you are. That's just life.
When he gets you, he really gets you. And it all started with that lariat through the fireball. Plus, respect me, just lets fly.
Risky, but it pays
Alors
off for
là,
Tokido.
Yeah, we've seen how devastating one command grab can be. That DP was a massive risk, but it paid off.
j'hésite entre Coupe de France et Red Bull Communiqué.
Near death against this character. It does so much damage.
Sweet. Nice use of the EX. Oh, he's done it! Oh,
Comment il a fait ça?
He was already double round.
Il peut m'expliquer ça? Comment il a fait ça? Et stun.
Yeah, he got the DP for the stun as well. EX red fireball.
big damage.
Last hit, Tokido was ready. He said, wake up, critical art. I seen it 1,000 miles away. I saw it from Tokyo to Los Angeles.
And there you go. For you guys who aren't familiar with Zangief, that is a zero frame startup. That's instant. He had to have done the back dash beforehand, which he clearly did. Baited that reversal out. He's been hit by that one too many times versus Kichimamu. He saw that one coming. He
C'est
takes
quoi,
the first
c'est-
game, and Tokido in the driver's seat here.
C'est un
You see
chewing-gum?
Kichimamu back to character, like, I think he wants to think about it, right? He's like, all right. You made me bleed my own blood. I gotta go think about this for
Nobody
a
makes
minute.
me bleed my own blood.
He went back, he's like, let me think about this. He's no average Joe, you know. Locked back into it, of course. And yeah, Kichimamu, you saw how explosive this matchup could be, right? Like one
That's it.
SPD or one lariat into a knockdown, and it's like,
Il
that's
est
your
bien
life.
Needless to
concentré.
say, the slower this set goes, the
Kichimamu.
better it is for Tokido, right? If you're judging by that first game, anyway.
Moi, j'aime bien.
Yeah, and that's something that we see. He has a lot of good answers so far, too, does Tokido. Right back into it.
Cheeky grin on Kichimamu's face there as he goes into this next game. Not phased, I feel.
Wow.
Days.
Did you see how far that was?
Right? It's into the headbutt. He gets a little bit of Oki off this, chooses to walk.
Walks him down, checking with that jab a little bit more.
Ah la vache!
Three-hit DP, lariat.
Ah la vache!
A lot of risks on defense from Tokido so far. He's not wanted to sit still so much. Lariat.
Oh, that demon flip is not working out against the lariat. Big whip on that fist though. Gonna get hard knocked down. No, just gonna open Tatsu. Dashes in for a little bit of follow-up. Plus frames, respect me. What's it gonna be? This time it's a demon flip from to beat the lariat.
Yeah, he's ready for it. Flex on the fireball. Lariat. He's gonna get the. Oh, he doesn't get the DP, but he gets the.
Ah la vache!
Kills the lariat. Oh, I wanted him to lariat so bad just to be like, hey, don't you see? I have this move that beats jumps. Like, it was so good that round.
Look at this guy, man. He's loving every moment of this. Fist pumping, one game down, not phased.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I liked. He used the focus backdash there. I call it a focus backdash. The parry backdash, something you hardly see used. A mechanic we deemed useless. Clearly useful in that scenario as he used it to evade the air fireballs.
The headbutt lands. He's got critical art now, too. Ooh, those are scary. You do not want to eat any stray limbs here from Kichimamu. And if he gets comfortable when he's laughing and grinning, he's a dangerous man. Reset. Chopping him down. Tokido's in trouble. He's on the back foot.
Allez.
Just growing stronger as the set goes on.
Yeah, he's gonna die to a critical art. That's what's
Il
scary.
mène
Tokido can't get two hands.
à 11.
He is getting clattered. Okay, the bumper.
He needs to make this count now. Will he do it again? I can see him doing it again, you know. Demon flip.
The demon is the 9. You wanna talk about 0 frame throws? Ooh, he's got V-trigger. He's gonna backdash and activate, yeah.
Yeah, take the fireball game out of it.
Yeah, you
Tokido
can't throw
those anymore.
Tokido will throw a fireball, I think, though. He's gonna throw him real close.
Oh bah, eh bah c'est pas de chance.
Oh,
ouais.
he's popping off for himself. He says, yeah,
He's
that's
flexing.
me.
He's flexing. In perfect range where the V-trigger hits late, so it's meaty plus. Had to respect that crouching short, went straight for the grips up.
You see that little glance he shot Tokido to the side? He said, man, you prepared a
C'est
lot for me.
important de garder son calme
You were ready for me?
et...
You thought you were ready, huh?
Yeah, and the way that went right there in that last game, that's
Et
exactly
bien
how the other sets
concentré.
have looked.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
been Kichibamu walking him down, and really the ground game has looked brutal for Tokido.
Just the risk versus reward of a lot of these things, like, you know, Kichipama can overextend quite comfortably because it's just not going to hurt anywhere near as much as when Tokido gets an opening. Look at that, three correct guesses in a row for Tokido. He hasn't even taken half his bar. That was the other way around. You could be looking at the
Moi
end of
j'aime
the
bien
round.
au dog.
Big charge, no crush, meaty. Yeah, that was a lot. Look, they're even, just like that. Flex hits.
Kichipama, the Kijones.
He's
Kijones on this
He's
kid.
probably going to want to flex. Oh, okay, well, eats the uppercut. I was going to say flex the build it, the lariat.
Stop jumping at me. Nice choice there to teleport away from the meaty.
Oh, no V-trigger or block on the red fireball. Looked like last minute he didn't know what he wanted to do.
Bien.
V-trigger into it. The double after. And he gets the lariat again. No meter spec. Kichipamu looking fantastic after a rough first game.
This might be a record, Seijan, for most lariats in one set.
Yeah.
He must be knocking on double figures now.
Yeah, he's getting real close. It's like Tokido doesn't know it exists. He's like, what's that weird move he keeps using?
Wait a second, does it beat my fireball?
That's very strange. What if I jump? Backdash in the corner.
Delay. Confirmed. That was expecting it.
Uppercut. Close the stun here. Walks back, goes for the throw. And yeah, I love that read because
stun.
he knows that he wants to go for the fierce, right? So going to low medium kick is great. It loses the low attacks. It armors through everything else. So I like that read. from
Just
Tokido.
to add to that analysis, there, great point, Sage, but he actually has to take a tiny step forward before he does that, which is what makes it so impressive. Massive read.
It's like that's the little things you have to study, right? To know a matchup like this.
It's such a brain dead button to press after a tech throw, right, for Zangief.
But yeah,
And he's still going for those demon flip throws. Oh, and he changes it up. Yeah.
big punish now though for Tokido.
Pour
To the corner.
affaire de Ryan Giggs, il est condamné.
Oh, in the corner.
Cette histoire de la famille, ça va être compliqué.
We wanted to banish this demon. You know, when you have to win these big events, you have to banish your demons to do it. Trying to get to equal split side here. He's out of the corner at the cost. Plus frames. Respect me.
Reset again.
Oh, he's out of there.
Doesn't read the backdash. I was expecting that Kichibamu roundhouse that we always see him do to catch those backdashes or back jumps.
Does that focus? Focus that beast go back. Runs into a ground meter. That should be it. 2 apiece.
Big one for Tokido there. He was ready for that dash up, and that's the thing you have to be looking for there in that situation. Dash up EXSP
il a dit pourquoi
is the
il a
start
pas
of the
fait?
end, or maybe it'll even kill you. You know, you have to be really, really careful if you're Kichibamu in that moment. And Tokido was ready for the dash.
Yeah, he's not
Allez.
letting him get away with too many of those in the sets. Even when he
Kichibamu.
overwhelmed him in those
C'est
few
marche
rounds,
crève
it
pour
wasn't
toi.
the dashes that was getting the reward. It was the stand fierce, the punish through the fireballs. So at the very least, Tokido's managed to nullify that side of Kichipamu's game.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see now, maybe if Kichibamu switches up the buttons he's looking for a little bit here, maybe a more headbutt, more crouching jab.
There's that cheeky grid again, Seijo. Honestly, it's kind of scary when he does it because he usually goes into a mauling round when he does it as well.
Yeah. It's like grappler player way. You know? They got that smile, they're like, it'd be a shame if I command throw.
They enjoy it way too much.
Oh, couldn't get a punish.
All right.
Yeah, tried the heavy punch.
Nice. It's a tiny step forward there to bait out that stand fierce and then punish it. Save jump, empty top
Allez.
low, no conversion. Saw that he was crouching, Tassi with a hit. Has him cornered, big round hit for Tokido.
Yeah, such a bad spot early for
Allez.
Kichibamu. Got V-trigger available.
He's trying to bait out that stand fierce again, isn't he? He seems just walking into the range, then walking out.
Tu connais la
Probably not taking the
méthode.
bait just yet. He's got that V-trigger.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit more standing medium punch. I think is important in this matchup.
Oh,
too.
there's the whip. Oh, it doesn't link. Oh, where you going?
Ah la vache.
Get to the game.
This is so
Wow.
big now.
Ça joue à rien du tout.
Oh, they're both dropping. What is this, Satan?
It's a huge drop now. The demon flip. He was looking for the throw.
Oh, he thought he was going to do this. No, man, he didn't.
Very safe. Sets up the fireballs.
No, this time he stood up. He blocked anyway.
Kichimamu with the jump back. He's got V-trigger.
Calme-toi. Ouais.
Oh, my days. Come from Bibles. Has to respect it.
Vas-y.
Oh, the tiny one.
Mollo, t'as le temps.
The low jab will
T'as
kill.
tout le temps.
He says, what
La
are
joie
you
de
jumping at
Cabrade.
me for?
Stop jumping. Kid, you probably with all the answers. Well, then Takedo gets a match point. 2 bar spin there with some momentum.
Could have lariated there, maybe. He was pretty close.
One of the few times he didn't. There's that tiny walk forward there to catch that stand fist. Look at that. He's done racking up there. We'll be able to kill, but big damage incoming here from Takedo.
Yeah, fantastic lead already. Oh, doesn't finish.
Another execution. Man.
That's a big one for sure. He would have got a knockdown pressure there.
Oh, wow. Beautiful range.
No uppercut after or anything. A little far, and he gets the cross up to clean it up. So, set point now for Tokido. He's got to be feeling pretty good about how that last round went. But there's been a couple of nail biters here.
This is such an impressive turn
Allez.
for Takedo against a guy who has really been giving him trouble the last few months.
Ooh, he landed on it.
Oh, lucky it was that pace of fireball, right?
Wide hips.
And then again, too low, beats the lariat. Baits out the stand throw. Great wrap from Takedo. Demon flip throw. Kichimamu was in big trouble here. Stun racking up. He cannot get away with it. That should be it. Has he got enough meter to kill? He's got enough fireball. Should be it.
Bon, écoute, c'est pas grave.
Beats Kichimamu here
C'est
after
pas non plus des
having
morts d'hommes.
the toughest season against him, and he gets the job done.
C'est pas grave,
3-1.
t'es
Moving on in that winner's bracket. That was definitely
bien
a big hurdle for him to pass.
débrouillé.
Right in the beginning. I feel like
Tu
the
peux
rest of
faire
this
ton
bracket,
mieux.
you know, he looks at it and he's like,
Il faut
okay,
ressaisir
I gotta
des
prepare for
loser
Kichimamu. This is
brackets.
a scary, scary person to
Couldn't
start
agree
with
more.
at the very beginning of the tournament.
Non.
As well.
Yeah.
Poison wasn't even around back then. He didn't have a backup character he could whip out for the tough matchups.
Qui c'est Fujimura contre Adon. Allez, Adon. Et ça, c'est la vérité, t'as vu?
As well.
Yeah.
Poison wasn't even around back then. He didn't have a backup character he could whip out for the tough matchups like he does now. I can't
T'as
see
vu ou
Poison
t'as
come
pas
out for this
vu?
match though, because
No.
I think that match is just atrocious.
Awful,
personally.
right? Yeah. I think it's really bad too. I think a lot of Poison players really dislike Ibuki.
Yeah, I mean, if my Ibuki is beating like Grandmaster Poisons, like it doesn't the matchups
With the bomb, the V-trigger one.
with the
bomb.
V-Trigger one, like
Yeah.
I'm not even playing top tier Ibuki. Yeah, there's probably a problem with the matchup at that
Yeah,
stage.
I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's going to go Laura all the way, no matter how hard it will be. But he's got that experience, that those tiny little intricate things he knows through playing regularly against a really good Ibuki. I think they could count on this one occasion. We'll
Yeah,
see.
in Shine, obviously, who's
Shine,
been,
Ça
of course,
semble de
qualifying through any
Edwin,
regional finals. He was one of the
le
last,
rappeur
ones to make it there.
américain.
And yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, they played before. Fujimura's taken it. Like, I feel like this one will be a nail biter, you know. And
There were
I
some
don't-
good moments when Fujimura took it.
Yeah.
I think it was 3-1, but it was like one of them close 3-1s.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember it being very close at Evo. And like the cool thing about this matchup too is, as you mentioned, Idom is such a specialist. You know, both of them really are specialists with their characters. So it's always fun to watch the intricate little things about a matchup like this. One thing is the thunderclaps that come out. Ibuki has such good low threats. You know, so it's not like you can just throw those willy nilly. But Idom is kind of known for having fantastic fireball spacing. That's one thing that's so good about him.
Fujimura always seems to find a way to nullify that side of Adam's game. Yeah, I went, oh wow, just commits to the sweep. That was impenetrable range.
I wonder if he was looking for maybe like a low fireball or something like that, or a fireball so he can check it with a low.
C'est mon
Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, it doesn't link. Gets a counter hit though.
Yeah, standing medium punch, crouching medium punch, counter hit combo. Very good. You can do the elbow off it as well.
Oh, we tried to punish the kunai reload, didn't get it. Should have got a knockdown off that counter hit stab medium. I'm not sure why he didn't. Went for the fireball instead. Looking to activate now. It's Fujimura. Oh, too far.
Ah,
We
pas
saw
bon.
a lot of raw elbows so
Calme-toi,
far.
Adon.
Alright, negative activation. Still press the button, gotta be careful. Oh, what did he
Ouais,
do?
c'est bien.
Yeah, I think he was a little afraid of that there. He could have probably tried something in an animation.
Oh, the delayed back throw. No, what you doing?
Non, mais non.
Yeah, that was such a good reaction. As we mentioned, Ibuki has good checks on that. Yeah, and that's one of them, right? Obviously, he was prepared with the meter to react, but that's how Fujimura is. He just is ready. It's so hard
Je
to surprise
reviens.
him with anything.
He's forward thinking, man. It's the biggest thing. Like he's able to anticipate what his opponent's looking for. He's not just reacting raw. He knows what to anticipate at the right time.
Yeah, that was one of those. All right, as soon as he throws a fireball, I'm gonna critical art. You know, it wasn't just like he just sat there and waited.
And these are things that Adam does a lot when he's in that V-trigger mode that he's picked up on. Look at this stun racking up here. Oh, he's gonna be done. First game is going to Fujimura in convincing fashion.
Yeah, that kunai release into the Raida always does a ton of damage. Hurts real bad. And, you know, that's one of those things where when you watch Fujimura, there's not a lot of mistakes you get to make.
No.
Because he will almost always capitalize in the maximum way. So it's really hard to really, like, sneak something by him. And I think that Laura sometimes gets by on that kind of a game.
She does.
Yeah.
She really does. I feel like he can give a lot of the Japanese players trouble just because of the way they kind of disregard Laura. But Fujimura is one of the few where that's just not free.
Yeah. You see even the backdash right there to reset it and, you know, get away from the fireball, get that crouching medium punch buffer. Fujimura is so
Using
good.
that crouch medium as well. Catches him out with the command. That's for the first time in the set. Seijan goes in again. Oh, this is looking like complete domination. Will he get the meter to kill? No, he's not. Still going to be alive.
Goes low, standing against the activate.
What's it going to be?
Oh, that was the beginnings of something scary, but again, another call out where he knows what Idom wants to do in V-Trigger.
Look how relaxed he is as well.
Yeah. That was not like a panicky, ooh, I got lucky moment. That was definitely Fujimura, like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, massive prediction. He took a big risk there. He knew he needed something large to come back. Wow.
He's too ready, right?
Yeah, the neutral is where I feel like Ibuki has a significant edge here, but when Elora gets going, that's when she can change it up. All right, this time the command grab does reach. And the EX, Idol's best round so far. Can he make it count? No, he can't. He gets hit by the EX reversal.
Jump back.
Oh my God, he couldn't chase her down. Guess for game, what's it gonna be? Behind, he's dead. He's gonna get stuck.
Release. That'll do it. Fujimura, in the blink of an eye, is up 2-0 here over Idol.
Oh man, brutal. Absolutely brutal.
He's so good.
He's so good. He's so good at this matchup specifically as well. Yeah. I've seen a lot of Ibuki struggle in this matchup, and we all agree that Ibuki wins the matchup, but it just becomes, it's not even up for debate anymore when you see the way this guy plays in it. And this is the best Laura in the world. There's no doubt about that, right? Up against the best Ibuki, and it just looks so uphill.
Look at all those notes. Like, he's ready for it. He's just checking it all. All right, make sure at this range, standing medium punch, if he tries to dash up behind the fireball. That was so good, by the way. Like, every little instance, there's always a response. Fujimura says, it's like he has like a checklist. It's like, okay, you're gonna try this, this. Oh, you have this, this. He always has the perfect answer to every situation. And when you play against someone like that, especially with a style like Idom, it just seems so uphill.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fujimura is one of those guys, I don't think anyone's discounted him, but when a lot of people have been doing their predictions, a lot of people haven't mentioned him, just because of the guys that are in and around his bracket. He's one of those guys where if he turns up and he's in that mood, he could make this quite a boring tournament, because we've seen him do this before. I remember watching Stunfest and being quite bored at how badly he was beating everyone. It was 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. It's just like, I wasn't interested anymore. If that Fujimura turns up today, it could be a pretty quick Capcom Cup.
Did you watch my stream? That's exactly what I said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. I feel like a lot of people are not looking at this guy Fujimura. And
Do watch your stream, Sajjan, believe it or not. You know?
No, I believe it.
Great minds think alike.
That's where you got all the mandem talk. I understand. You got it from me.
Learning every day. All right. Can he close it out?
Yes, he can. Yeah.
All right.
That's like the oldest trick in the book, the Laura book. The right elbow.
I always hold up after that, but all the Laura's are starting pressing medium punch up the line. Man, they're mixing it up.
It's like the first hit clap from Mika into the EX Commando. It's like, oh man, I should have seen this coming. EX Sunset Wheel is one of the best sequences we've seen Idom have, but...
Oh, that was ambiguous as well.
Yeah, I don't even know if Idom knew where he was.
Press buttons on my -2. Stay in front, good block.
That was excellent from Idom. He was just prepared.
Reversal's trying to get his momentum here. He needs a round. He needs to try and get some momentum there. Slow down this Fujimura steamroll.
Jump on the V-scale, crush.
Jump too many, gets caught by the forward roundhouse.
Give that crouching medium punch. If that landed, that was it.
Oh, good jumping. Big damage incoming. Stays on the same side. What's it going to be? Oh, he does it again. He's going to EX and kill. Look at the optimization. Oh, my days, this guy.
He throws the up shuriken and then releases all the kunai. He was ready for it no matter what. He had a million things on his mind, and he was prepared. Fujimura now set point over Idom.
Yeah, Idom probably didn't realize if he gets hit by an EX in that scenario, he's dead. And now it is close to the end here. If he can't slow down his pressure. Nice use of the light kick. Fakes ass down throw. Stays in front this time. Big damage. One more band. It's going to be the end. He's going to take the game. That's Laura. Max damage to kill here. That's forward. Roundhouse.
And we saw so many uppercuts from Fujimura, and Idom said, you won't do it again.
Exactly.
I don't believe He just press because he knows in that situation, sure, I could eat an uppercut, but I got enough health that this time it doesn't matter nearly as much. Yeah, so he's just like, okay, I'm gonna press, and if you're wrong, you know, on this guess, it's over. Stand like kick, meaty combo into that crouching medium punch, and that'll do it. So Idom, round on the board, game on the board now as we look at 2-1 here.
All right, he gets a counter hit to start as well. This time he does take the knockdown.
That was a better chase down that we've seen so far. Like, a lot of the times when the claps come out, he just backdashes and then checks Idom. That time Idom was ready.
Yeah, he's not interested at all in any of those fireball mix-ups. He just gets out of there, goes back to neutral where he dominates. Gets hit by the crouch medium though. And again, he's getting caught every time by that mix-up. Backdash gets reset, activates on block. Oh, hoo, hoo. You're not -2, I'm +2. Do you see the little shimmy there on Ibuki's negative frames?
Yeah, walks back and says, yeah, go ahead and throw. I'll hit this crouching medium punch after. Who cares about the shuriken? Killed anyway. Idom looking fantastic here.
Yeah, really turning this around, but still needs to close out this round to make it 2-2. We've seen these comebacks today already. Quite a few of them.
Yeah, and with how dominant Fujimura has been, right? This is just the start.
I thought it was a meaty stand like it wasn't meaty. That's unfortunate.
Safe check there from Fujimura. Just wanted to see. Maybe could have linked the DP there.
Yeah, that always links. Surprisingly not ready, but catches out. Oh, a drop.
Yeah, missed the command dash.
Accident for Fujimura. Could cost him here. Oh, and it's another one.
Man, he has been so many of those EXs, and they paid off, so I don't blame him. One more B skill for Fujimura will build it. Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? This links. No reversal. Has to say this mix-up. Idom goes in. Oh, it's a normal.
Idom ties it up. 2 games apiece.
Idom.
It happened so fast. It was like the exact same thing we saw, but in reverse.
Right?
Yeah.
Good grief, this kid is deadly when he gets going. He looked helpless, back against the wall, didn't have an answer for Fujimura's approach at all. Suddenly, from 2-0 down, changes it up. Idom now makes it 2 apiece. We're down to the last game, Seja.
Yeah, and it was so, like, little. You know, the way he chased behind the fireballs got so much better in the last couple of games. And he really just caught on to kind of, I think, the tendencies of Fujimura on defense. After, you know, the 2 games go, he's like, okay, I kind of see what he's going to do now. And he just was really prepared. I think that pressure was fantastic. And Idom cleaned it up real quick. Didn't give Fujimura a lot of time to even counter-adjust, I think.
Yeah, he's playing really well. He's just going for it every time as well, by the way. He's not really trying to bait out the EXDP. He's like, I'll eat the EXDP every time. Eventually, you're going to block. Eventually, you're going to guess wrong. It's working out well so far. Here we are in the final set, but Fujimura definitely has another gear to get into if he needs to.
I'm curious. Oh, that's a big punish. With no meter.
Oh, and he jumps the command grab. Gets a nice punish off it too. Stand like it and stand jab interruption has been working really well for Idom.
Oh, thought he had the media thing on the standing heavy punch, but look at this.
My days. Oh, he needs that. Fujimura looks to bring this back now.
Huge swing. He needs this mix-up to land.
Good block.
No answer.
Oh, what was that? He just got hit.
50-50 in the corner.
Guess the game. Jab.
Hit it.
Oh, you cheeky bugger, you.
He was holding on to that the whole time.
What? On the train here. Jumped up straight away, Seja. I can't believe it.
Yeah, just believe that. I think he was expecting Idom to respect the uppercut, right? That was, you know, we've seen from Fujimura so many times already. Crush.
Oh, all right, we'll be able to kill him.
A lot of damage, though.
All the way to the corner as well. Gonna spend all that bar. But Fujimura deadliest in these scenarios, and this is what I'm talking about. In the corner, her best setup, activation, could be instant open, could be instant low, goes behind the block.
The block from Idom, he got hit by the first part, but he was ready. The jumping leg kick. Final game, final round.
What a set.
Just like that, Idom brought it all the way back. Jump BX kunai. We haven't seen that too many times so far in the set.
No, he's not been spamming it too much. Liking that meter, big whiff punish on that forward roundhouse. First time in the set that's been poorly spaced. By Fujimura gets opened up again. Back throw.
This is
it's gonna be...
He was dead. He's dead just like that. Idom over Fujimura 3-2 from the brink of defeat.
Wow. Who saw that coming?
It was so incredible from Idom. Unbelievable turnaround. That is so difficult to recompose down 0-2 in a set like that against one of the best players in the world and bring it all the way back.
This guy keeps this character on the map time and time again. Just when you think he's hit a brick wall and he's got no answer, 2-0 down, he comes back. And you know what? I recall to the start of this match, Seja, when a particular individual pointed at the camera and told you, I'm expecting an upset.
You didn't say I'm expecting an upset.
Something like that, yeah, you know.
What did you say? You said...
I basically said I was going to win, yeah?
No, you didn't commit.
Well, I did commit.
You looked at the camera and you said, it's going to be a match, isn't it? That doesn't mean I think that Idol's going to win. What does that even
You
mean?
want to talk that messy? Yeah, all right, cool.
I don't understand.
I got this. Can you guys zoom into my camera? Zoom into my
Is there
camera.
an exact... Oh, let's see. He's got it. He was writing this during the match, by the way. In the last match, he's like, oh, and the comeback out of nowhere. He was writing it on his phone.
Yo, Renzo, $80, bro. Woo! F-word called that, baby. Let's go. I'm in the house, baby. Let's go. I know my stuff, Saj. I know my stuff. Come on. Give me credit. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Reluctantly, he does.
Well played. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I'm impressed.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
I believe you now. I wasn't all in until you busted out the phone. I was like, okay, he's got me.
I'll tell you what, 0-2 down. I was
You're like,
getting a PayPal account ready, boy.
Yeah, you're like, well, it's a tough one here for Idom. You know, it's Fujimura. It's so good. You're like, you're all ready for it and everything. Wait a minute. You didn't want to let your hope build up.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
The 2-1. You're like, okay, 2-1.
I'll tell you what. Bets aside, though, it's a great set.
It was fantastic.
It was a great set.
Probably one of the best we'll see all weekend.
I'm really glad I got to be here for that.
Yeah, that was incredible. 2 character specialists playing at the highest level. It's always so fun to watch, especially like a really technical character like Ibuki and a really like unorthodox and like not seen very much.
Not seen very much these days. Yeah, very rare.
I like that you said he puts that character on the map because you really don't see her that much.
No,
She's not like the force we saw many years ago. Like he really has to put in work to win with that character.
And he did exactly that in that set. Great play from Idom. He stays in winners. Fujimura drops in losers, which just goes to epitomize again how freaking stacked that losers bracket is looking.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
It's incredible.
Right.
Je reviens immédiatement.
Time will tell.
And he's locked in with Guile here. I was curious what character he was going to go with.
That's another thing. Like, you know, we've seen Infectious do really well against Daigo and other Guiles, but Knuckle Dude, he's just so different.
He has an unorthodox style, for sure. He doesn't just wait for you to come to him, right? Like, he's one of those players that's like, he's going to come after you and just be really unpredictable and kind of tenacious. So if you're, like, in this position as Infectious, I don't think you can kind of play that same kind of patient playstyle you always want to play against a guy like this. It's tough.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I mean, it's one of the most interesting matchups in the game. I've seen this go back and forth, and we're so lucky to have the representatives of Zeku and Guile to give us that treat. We have another example of it here. Knuckle Dude, one of his many characters, the one he chooses for this one is Guile.
Yeah, and we see old Zeku early for Infectious. He plays a lot of old Zeku, actually.
He does. He probably plays the most old Zeku out of all the Zekus. Very good with him.
Yeah, and I think you have to in some matchups, right? It's very useful. As good as young Zeku is, you know, having this in your back pocket is excellent.
Yeah, old Zeku's actually one of the best zoners in the game. He's got a very strong zoning game if he needs to play that way.
Yeah, Graham, stand light kick, crouching medium punch, actually to keep people out. Really good button as well.
There it is, just as you said it.
Yeah, and that triple jab into the Graham is really good for just backing people up, getting space. But in a counter zoning match, you know, Guile is so good at this position. And we got to see the switch into Young soon, I think.
Wow, that's that crouch fierce, actually. We mentioned buttons in neutral. That button is the party starter for old. Goes into Young mode now.
There's the slide, doesn't activate.
Wake up, crouch jab though, connects.
He had critical art, and he had V-trigger, so he probably could have killed there, but didn't. Slide activate, walk back from Knuckle Dew. Baby booms, little booms out there to kind of set the pace, and now he can move up behind him. How did he get between that? That was like platforming.
Didn't count for much though, as Knuckle Dew came in with the other boom behind to protect him. Got the jab for the kill, he takes the first round. Very patient, slow approach here from Infectious.
Yeah, he ate so much damage because of it, right? I think kind of crawling between those booms.
Knuckle playing a really slow and calculated way at the moment. It's all he needs right now. But if Infectious is able to infiltrate this style, expect to see a different type of Knuckle come out. That's why he's so deadly. You get around this type of Knuckle and the crazy guy comes out, and then you just don't know which one you're playing against in any given moment.
Yeah, air throw he was ready for it. No uppercut on wake up either from Infectious yet in the meter.
Activates, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, miss! It's a big drop, a lot of damage left on the table.
Needed to make that count. Nice opening though.
Got a crouching medium punch combo. Great button. As you saw that send leg kick uppercut after.
Oh, good timing. That's gonna hurt. Spends the meter, doesn't go for the knockdown. Knew the like it wasn't gonna link, it was too far.
Jump over.
He's so good at that. It's infectious.
Yeah, Knuckle will eat that uppercut though, right? I mean,
Take it off the corner and he walks up and throws. Oh, this time he walks up and crouches and jabs, so cheeky.
Yeah, the check just to see if he was going to walk up and block. Look at this patience from Infectious trying to walk in behind these booms. It's tough. It's not easy to grind against a character like Guile and just wait.
So effective right now. It's Knuckle buttons at the right time. There's an upper activation, second finger trigger. Oh, he'll get a kill there. What a turning point. On the verge of going 2-1 game down there. Infectious, perfectly angled jump, baits out of flash kick. First flash kick of the set, I think.
Yeah.
And it cost Knuckle his first game.
Yeah, we could have seen him like commit to a different anti-air option, but in that moment, right, he was just so committed.
It looked like the right choice, to be honest, but it's just that very unique, perfect angle where it's just above Guile's head, but not behind him yet, and the flash kick comes out the wrong side.
Yeah.
Could have powered that ground.
Yeah, clashing with that EX boom. Gotta feel good. Two-piece on that target combo, just backing him up again. Infectious, we've seen so little of young Zeku so far.
Yeah, hardly any.
That's just how he is. This is how he plays a lot of matchups, actually.
Great spatial awareness there off that flip. He just went for the crouch leading because it was far enough. Oh, that's going to hurt. Nice OTS choice and catches the jump back with a forward fierce.
See that crouching heavy punch again, you mentioned it. Really big button to stick out a neutral fish for crouch counters on the booms.
Very familiar round here at Sejan.
Yeah.
Infectious trying to find a way to just get around these booms.
Stuffs the jump, Knuckle with the read.
Flips it at the right time. Nice little medium sequence there. Activation coming now. Ooh, could have killed there if it was close enough to link. It wasn't. Oh, why? He tried to bring out the crazy, but Infectious read it. Oh, counter hit. He's going to get stunned. He's dead.
Last hit doesn't stun, but he spends the critical arm.
Spend the critical arm.
Yeah, but any tap.
Not going to kill.
Oh, bad spot. He's got critical art of his own.
Oh, it's a perfectly timed choice from Infectious.
And it was in that position where Knuckle had stopped crouching, so he had no charge or anything like that, and it was like he had to make a choice, like, should I crouching fears, will it trade, or like, what am I going to do in this situation? Infectious, perfect timing on that jump.
What was the party started there? I'm trying to remember, Seja, because that round was looking horrible for Infectious.
It was
the flash
forward
kick.
heavy kick into flash kick.
Oh my god, he gave it to him. But that's so good from Infectious to be patient. You're waiting for your opportunity to get in, and that's what makes Knuckle so damn good. He's willing to take those insane risks. It looks silly on that occasion, but I'll tell you now, 9 times out of 10, it hits.
Yeah, and if that hits, that's it, right? Like, that's why it's one of those bets you just expect from somebody like Knuckle. He has an unorthodox playstyle, especially for a player who traditionally plays defensive characters. There's that crouching heavy punch, and you saw the trade that might have happened last time.
Yeah, exactly. Good call.
I think that's why Knuckle was worried about it, and he went up for the up back in that situation. Front throw now.
Great defense. He's really dealt with the flip so well when he's not had a boom on the screen. The only time it's been effective is when Infectious has read the boom and got it out like that.
Yeah, and we see Knuckle picked up a big lead in this round, but so far we've seen Infectious not mind too much the trade.
I think that was like a jump back jab or something. Infectious went for some kind of delay. It didn't work out.
Yeah, I think delay heavy punch is what he wanted.
Yeah. Great play from Knuckle
Back heavy punch trying to push him back, check him. Full resources for Knuckle too, which makes a lot of his hits really dangerous, having EX boom for knockdowns or crush counter, back heavy punch into critical arm.
Back to neutral we go. Nice, use that stand short.
Oh, tried to sweep, this will be a punish. The palm 2, that hurts.
Rare appearance of Young here. As in the corner, Knuckle stays in front. Beautiful fake cross under.
Yeah, doesn't take the reset. Just knocks him down with the booms.
Yeah, he's been so strong from neutral. Why not? And goes in now. There's that view burst, one of the best in the game.
That keeps you standing after. Real fast, really useful situation.
Watch out! He's gonna take it! Doesn't even need to spray critical out as well. Great meter management there, 1 bar.
And you see like the complete calm play from Infectious, right? This is somebody who can give a lot of, I think, slow players trouble. Someone like, Knuckle do, but I think Infectious so far has looked incredibly solid.
He really has. And when it's come to those big moments, he's just had the edge. It's been such a close set, with Knuckle obviously dominating the neutral, which is standard in this matchup. But when Infectious has had his moments, he's made them count for everything.
Yeah.
He's now on the verge going 2-0 up with the life lead. But Knuckle does have a round as well.
Yeah, he's made every tiny disadvantage situation seem like it's not that bad at all, right? Infectious is so good at that. The flip!
Oh my god, Knuckle, how are you so ready? Boom on the screen. Anticipate, there's that crowd fierce though. The party started, he gets a knockdown and Smoky. Oh my days, you cannot guess wrong. Infectious moves into a 2-0 lead here against Knuckle Dude.
That was like an 80% swing immediately, right? Just that one big moment where everything just fell apart for Knuckle Dude. And as you mentioned, Infectious has this extreme like willpower to just wait.
This is what I love about Infectious's choice of play in this matchup with this character. Everyone else who uses Zeku goes straight to his strength, the fact that he can do that. What you just saw in the last 10 seconds of that round is what everyone else plays Zeku for. But he likes to bide his time with it. He knows he's got that in his pocket when he needs it, keeps it slow and calm with old. When he gets the opportunity, whips out the young, does the massive damage, and there you have it. He's more than happy to fight an uphill battle just because he knows he's always got that in his pocket when he needs it.
Yeah, and it's just so impressive, right? Because you don't really see a lot of the other Zeku players do that.
No.
It's so much young Zeku. And his old Zeku, I imagine if you're someone like Knuckle Dude, you haven't played as much against old Zeku as young,
not.
right? So, when he's in young Zeku, I think Knuckle Dude seems confident, but like the switch is just so unusual, unorthodox, and I wonder if Knuckle Dude's going to change character here.
It's an interesting situation Knuckle Dude's in now. I mean, the Gal pick clearly, you can see where the advantages are with Gar, but when it goes wrong, it goes horribly wrong.
And it happens real quick. It's like
does,
you can get 80% of his life with flash kicks and booms, but like as soon as that one crouching heavy punch hits, it's the beginning of the end.
Well, he has trained for this. I mean, that's the benefit of Capcom Cup. You know who you're going to play. A number of weeks before, he is convinced that this is the right character. This gives him the best choice against Infectious. He will yet again go Gar for this. He's not going to switch over. I think I agree with the decision.
Yeah, on paper, I think I like this character matchup the most. So far, it hasn't worked out, but I like the idea of it more than anything else we've seen.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of G versus Zeku necessarily.
Yeah, a little topsy-turvy of the matchup.
I mean, Cammy, Infectious is an absolute Cammy slayer. Like, wouldn't want to pick that neither. And I'm sure Knuckle Dude knows that, which is why we haven't even seen him hover over that character. It has to be Gar. Nice, finally breaks out of jumping. Infectious has been very good at not jumping forward when Gar has down charge. It's probably the first time in a set.
He's waited until the booms are on screen and then gone for the flip, right? And you can do the shallow flip to bait stuff. Wow, first reversal we've seen too, I think.
So clever, Infectious is trying to start changing it up here when Knuckle Dude expects at least. Nice down for a roundhouse there from Knuckle Dude, though. And he has a massive life lead. Any moment now, you see that activation. Block it out. Goes in. So good.
Yeah, just really a smothering style from Knuckle Dude. Extremely well played, and I think that's how you expect the matchup to go if Knuckle Dude's going to win these rounds.
Yeah, one of the only projectile zoners in the game. Very rare to see this side of Street Fighter 5. Knuckle Dude demonstrated it well. Oh, base out of stand throw.
Yeah, one of the first times that upside down kicks really worked, I think. There's that flip time, and again, he gets Oki off this. It's the dashing back throw again, like he did last time. Oh, he went for the flip command grab. Yeah, wanted it again. Wanted to see if Knuckle Dude would stand up. Big crush. Doesn't spend the critical art. Maybe he wasn't ready with the back charge. We've seen so many rounds like this from Knuckle Dude. Can he actually close it out this time, though? Get his first game in the set. This one's looking real tough for Infectious. It's looking good. He can chip him out, and he neutral jumps as well. Fantastic brick wall play there from Knuckle Dude to book his first game, and the crowd goes wild here for him second. Yeah, that neutral jump medium kick was really beautiful. It has so much horizontal range, right? So it's like the perfect air button to stick out there, and clearly Knuckle Dude was ready for that forward jump. Yeah, he literally jumped before Infectious did. It's like he knew there was some kind of approach coming from Infectious. Yeah. And I mean, you have to in a situation like that, right? Infectious needs a lot. He was probably looking for the slide, right? That's what they usually... But Infectious doesn't play like that. He's probably looking for that. That's what most Zekus do. Oh my god, I'm dying. Slide. And he was in old, right? So like, what do you even expect him to go for that moment, right? Neutral jump was the right choice, regardless of why he did it. Knuckle Dude gets his first game.
I don't imagine there'll be too much of a strategy change though from Infectious.
No, probably not. I think his strategy is fine, right? It's just that last round he couldn't make those clean moments that we've seen before.
That's it. He couldn't get an opening. It's very, very rare to play Guile like this and not give up some kind of opening moment.
Yeah.
Oh, tries to bait out a flash kick. Nice pace and jump back there from Knuckle not to take the bait.
I like that V-reversal on the ground too. I think it's a good idea just to back this character up.
Yeah, and the great health as well. I mean, it's almost guaranteed to come off. It recovers so slowly. Goes in, goes for the low. Nice block from Knuckle.
Yeah, ends the V-trigger sequence early as well. Air throw.
Is that delayed jump back from Infectious?
Oh no! This is big. A lot of damage.
It's moments like this where Knuckle Dude's throwing the rounds away. Can't get hit here. Nice crouch fierce. Good paces. Back throw. And a tick throw. Great play from Knuckle Dude. Now, those scenarios have happened before. He'll get opened up that way, but he'll guess wrong on the next wake up. But he made the right read on that occasion, didn't he, Seja?
Yeah, and I love the choice to go down jab throw instead of throwing the boom, right? Because most people just do jab boom, and then back you up. I think that was a really smart choice from Knuckle Dude to just go for the immediate throw. Yeah. Especially with how much he's been doing upside down kick.
Yeah, I totally agree. Great choice. Infectious wasn't even looking for a throw in that moment. He was expecting some kind of block stream. Turning this around. We've seen these 2-0 comebacks, man. Are we about to see another one?
Man, so much chip adding up too. And the gray damage as well. Just all these medium and heavy buttons. There's the V-reversal to get even more gray life. Fine, we see some young. This is one of the first times we've seen Infectious do this.
Knuckle goes straight in as well as a result. Abusing the jump, so clever. It's a weakness of Young's, of course, in the anti-air game.
Yeah, young Zeku, you jump at this character way, way more than you do old Zeku. Exactly, you see it right there for the 3-frame challenge.
Making it count. Yeah, it doesn't go to the cancel.
That's a meter to back him up with the EX boom. He had a critical arc. But look at that, just walking him down. This walk speed of young Zeku is so good.
Again, is that slide meaty? Oh, he was going to try and chip him, wasn't he? Oh, he's dead. He's doing some with a jab. And the switch up to Young has paid off.
Yeah, and in those moments, right, he has a 3-frame jab to swing with. He doesn't have that reversal EX anymore, but he's going to hit it, and it leads to a ton of damage if it lands. Point down for Infectious. He'll be spending some more meter to try to back him up with the EX booms, but we haven't seen those land too much. Oh, wow. That high jump medium kick lands here.
Oh, this is bad for Knuckle Dude.
Working on stun, the back throw.
Oh, my big damage incoming here.
Yeah, he's got full meter.
He's going to be able to kill. I think he's dead. I think that's going to do a chunk. It's
A lot of damage. Pixel. Oh, yeah.
C'est pas mort?
What is he gonna do? He has so much.
Yeah, just needs one train jumping even.
Yeah.
Massive life lead here for Infectious. There's that jump.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit a button because he was scared of the trade. Knuckle Dude down so much, spends the meter, yeah. He has no V-trigger, he doesn't have full gauge anymore.
Mountain to climb here. I don't know how he brings this back.
No.
Infectious more than happy to wait this out.
Infectious is chilling, there's no reason to overcommit here. He just needs a trade on a high jump medium kick, he just needs a gram.
Tries to go in now. Yeah, happy to block it full screen. 30 seconds on the
C'était
clock.
quand trouver les plans, je
Oh,
chante
he
à
gets the
rien.
crowd. Oh, my ATX connects. Yeah. Trying to bring this back. No! Oh, V-reversal.
20 seconds. Oh, no,
Jump, jump.
20 secondes au quota.
Oh, my thing. Oh, the counter hit. He's on top of it.
14 seconds left on the clock.
He's not giving this up. He's trying to bring it back. 10 seconds, Sage up.
Infectious has done nothing for 30 seconds, and look at his... He was ready with the crosscut, and
Et
that's
voilà.
gonna do it. Infectious
On se retrouve demain,
over
les amis.
in this winner's
À
bracket.
très vite.
How solid was that?
He took like 40%, 50% in chip, and Gray Life just getting beat up in 30 seconds and said, I just gotta wait. I just need